Welcome to Motoring Monday for February 16th, 2015. I'm Sam Haymart for Test Driven TV. This week we've got all the good stuff from the Chicago Auto Show, including new concepts from Nissan and Mitsubishi. There's new model debuts from Chevrolet and Honda, and best of all, we've got the hottest vehicles of the show according to you, our viewers. At the Chicago Auto Show, Mitsubishi showed they still have a design studio open for business with their GC-PHEV plug-in hybrid concept. It's a futuristic robot fighter ship which demonstrates the brand's future hybrid powertrain systems. Its styling overtures are decidedly different and prove that recent grad students from art school are given a free pen at Mitsubishi. Inside, the cabin only seats 4 people, even though the concept is nearly the size of a Chevy Tahoe. Room had to be made for all the technologies provided the occupants here, such as the tactical table. Located in the center of the interior, the touchscreen seeks to provide an interactive experience to all passengers. Mitsubishi explains it provides an advanced means of two-way communication between the vehicle's occupants. Perhaps actually talking is a thing of the past. Motivating this intergalactic mountain crawler is a supercharged 3-liter V6 and an electric motor which produces a maximum system 335 horsepower delivered through all 4 wheels. Because it is a plug-in hybrid, it can charge at the mothership, storing 1500 watts of burst power in its lithium-ion battery pack, giving it a 25-mile EV mode range. More important to survivors of the future, the battery pack and a tank of gas can recharge the battery when necessary to provide nearly 2 weeks of emergency power to the average household during interstellar emergencies. Overall, it's a pretty interesting concept, but if Mitsubishi started impressing us with production vehicles with relevance to the showroom, they might themselves have a future. Nissan showed up with their 370Z Nismo Roadster concept, a car that actually has relevance to the showroom. The Nismo Roadster concept gets a more robust 350 horsepower 3.7-liter V6 under the hood and was mated up with a 7-speed automatic transmission program with all the sport mode snaps you'd expect. It gets a more aggressive suspension, of course, and larger brakes featuring 14-inch discs up front and 13.8-inch discs at the rear. Larger 19-inch Nismo Superlight forged aluminum wheels by Rays are planted at each corner and wrapped with sticky Bridgestone Potenza S001s. Styling gets the familiar Nismo treatment with front-to-rear aero body package and red accents. The cabin too is recast with rich leather Recaro seats with sport accents and trims everywhere you look. Nice! One of the more stunning concepts of the show in the second city, the 370Z Nismo Roadster brings a level of over-the-top sport import gravitas back to the stage we've been missing for some time. The one-off Roadster is there to gauge public opinion, and Nissan has all but said they plan on bringing it to the showroom. They just want to get one more dose of public opinion before they pull the trigger. At the Chicago Auto Show, Honda brought their all-new 2016 Pilot 3-row crossover SUV. New from the ground up, the 2016 Honda Pilot brings styling that's much more flowing and friendly to the eye than the current model. Instead of the upright Legoland appearance of before, it comes off sleek and modern, even artistic. It looks larger too because it is, gaining 3.5 inches in length overall, yet Honda says it's up to 300 pounds lighter than the outgoing model. It gets all the latest lighting tricks with LED projector beam headlamps and running lights as well as standard LED taillights. A first for Honda, the 2016 Pilot will also be available with wheel sizes up to 20 inches. The interior design too is more appealing than before with a more swept and eye-catching layout. A larger center console-mounted touchscreen infotainment system has all the toys, and the instrument cluster is now the customizable digital kind. A center console tech locker sits down low, giving space for all manner of phones, tablets, and other devices. Connectivity will be at its max with a laundry list of wireless and wired options, including up to 5 USB ports. Seating for up to 8 starts with front seats now available with both heating and ventilation. The second row can have captain's chairs with a low console or a bench seat for 3 across seating. Under the hood is the latest generation 3.5-liter direct-injected V6, which can now be had with either a 6-speed or a new 9-speed automatic transmission with paddle shifters. Pilot, of course, will be available in both front and all-wheel drive. Designed and built in North America, the 2016 Honda Pilot will be arriving in U.S. dealerships a little later this summer with pricing to be announced closer to that launch. At the Chicago Auto Show, Chevrolet's popular compact crossover SUV got its first major refresh with the debut of the 2016 Equinox. Averaging about 20,000 units a month in sales, the Chevrolet Equinox is as popular in showrooms as many of its peers, so a fresh face and infusion of features was in order. The major news is an all-new grille and headlight treatment which adds a sense of premium style. A new chrome dual-port grille design comes in different varieties now according to trim levels. Modern and more expensive-looking projector beam headlamps are now standard on all models, and higher trim levels now come with LED daytime running lamps which add even more premium feel. The tail panel and lighting also got a fresh pen as well, and no redesign would be complete without new wheel selections across the range that come in 17 and 18-inch sizes. Inside is a new standard 7-inch colored touchscreen audio system with Bluetooth connectivity and rear-view camera, a now expected item in this class. The center stack and dash gets a revised look with additional chrome accents here and there. A new shifter design gets an up and down shift switch on the knob for manual shifting too. Neat! Standard remains a 2.4-liter 4-cylinder engine, and still making the Equinox a standout in its class is its optional 3.6-liter V6, which cranks out 301 horsepower. The 2016 Chevrolet Equinox should arrive at dealerships very soon with only a modest increase in price. Now, for our hottest of the Chicago Auto Show, these are the vehicles that you, our viewers, got the most excited about. For hottest concept, the Kia Trailster Hybrid Off-Roader based on the Kia Soul was a popular draw. Getting a 1.6-liter turbocharged engine up front and an electric motor at the rear, it sports 220 total horsepower to all four wheels. A butch body kit and 2.5-inch lift take the Soul's cute demeanor and make it buff enough to compete with the likes of the Jeep Renegade maybe. Don't be surprised to see this one in a showroom soon. The hottest truck news came from Ram this year as they showed off their new top trim grade 2015 Laramie Limited, which they call a black tie approach to luxury trucks. Available on almost all Ram pickup configurations, the Laramie Limited gets lots of chrome, notably that unique porthole grille and the big letter tailgate. Inside is a class black leather treatment with genuine wood and rich pinstripe trims. Ford's 2016 Police Interceptor Utility was arguably the hottest crossover at Chicago, flashing its dress blue and red and sounding its siren right into McCormick Place. The new face of Johnny Law is now upon us. Based on the 2016 Ford Explorer, the PI Utility gets a new grille and fascia with integrated flashing lights and comes standard with the 304 horsepower 3.7-liter V6 we can't get in the showroom. Optional, of course, is the 365 horsepower twin-turbo EcoBoost V6 we can. Hyundai got top nods for the hottest compact car with their freshened 2016 Veloster, which offers this year a limited production Rally Edition. Only 1,200 of the matte blue Veloster Turbo Special Editions will be available. Based on the Veloster Turbo R spec, it gets special raised wheels, carbon fiber look exterior duds, a rich interior with a B&M sport shifter, and lots of appearance goodies to add flash all around. You can see full reviews on all of these as well as many more in our Chicago Auto Show playlist. The link for that is down below in the info section. Now, in a reality check this week, Honda also at the Chicago Auto Show revealed a very telling rendering of their upcoming Ridgeline pickup. Saying the new Honda Ridgeline will take the original's award-winning performance, comfort, and utility to new levels, the company stated it will take on a decidedly more traditional pickup truck style. It clearly looks more squared off, more buff, and yes, more traditional. The rendering, however, has a few telltale signs that this Honda Ridgeline may well be more different than meets the eye. The rear tailgate shows a line that alludes to a side-hinged opening capability, and more important, a line, while subtle, separates the bed from the cab like that of a traditional pickup truck. If this is so, it means at the very least the new Ridgeline would have a hybrid of a unibody and ladder frame structure that allows the cargo box to move and flex separate from the passenger cell. On the extreme end, it could mean that Honda's moving towards a full body on frame truck design. The latter is an alluring concept, but unlikely unless Honda's investing huge in an all-new platform architecture we haven't heard about yet. Either way, a separated cargo box could give the Ridgeline better cargo and payload capacities by design. Regardless of what's under the skin, this rendering shows that Honda's taking this very seriously this time, and dare I say, this is a Ridgeline that a man might actually buy, and I'm probably going to get in trouble for that. Well, now it's time for a money shot where we take the best photo from this week's press releases and we show it to you. It's not an all-new photo, but came with the announcement this week that Dodge opened the order books for the 2015 Challenger Shaker. Available with both the RT and now the 392 Hemi Scat Pack, it just has the look that says, "F you and I don't care." I love it. Well, that about does it for Motoring Monday. I think I've gotten myself in enough trouble for 1 week. Click on the link right there to subscribe to our YouTube channel, where I'll keep you updated on all of our automotive news, our test drives, and of course, Motoring Monday episodes. You can also follow us on the Google, Twitter, and that Facebook by clicking on the links down below in the info section or up there on our website. If you happen to be there, that's testdriven.tv. I'm Sam Haymart for Test Driven TV. I hope you enjoyed the ride.